24/7 Fusion Media! Light the fire, small heart for Stone Cold Loki! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Comic Book Roundtable! Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Comic Book Roundtable. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and with me today, of course, is the cool one himself, the man with the mohawk, 24/7 Fusion Media. How are you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm just happy to be here. It's a pleasure to be here amongst all these wonderful people, man. I'm happy to be here with you, man. So I'm good, man. Shit, man. Damn, Psycho Dwarf 9, haven't seen you in months, man. Chris Persia, miss y'all, man. Happy to see y'all, man. And everybody else that's out there. So thank you.
It's good to have you back, brother. It is good to have you back. We're missing Klobby this week, but you're here. And it is good to have you back. We got you back last week, and I see you have moved. You have a new studio. It looks like you're working on.
Yeah, it's just shit all over the place, man. So yeah, I'm trying to get together. Man. So.
You gotta have some Batman shit you put up behind you. We gotta get you some Batman shit to. Oh, he's already got it. He's already got it. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He's already got it. Yes. Hell yes.
So, I mean, you already know how big I am, so just imagine how big this motherfucker is, man. So.
Yes. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got all kinds of shit that I got planned to put up, man. Like I was showing some folks yesterday. Like this is
Wonder Woman.
This shit I bought fucking years ago, man. I bought this shit like about 4 or 5 years ago. But
look at that,
man. It's just fucking beautiful.
Look at that.
Man. And I got hundreds of Wonder Woman comics. So I mean, it's hell. I even named my daughter Diana, so you already know what time it is, man. Yeah, I got that, and I also got. I don't know. I'm not sure if you guys ever seen this, man. I was showing all this shit off yesterday. But if you guys ever seen this?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, man. This is fucking Superman versus Wonder Woman. I have this issue, man. Actually, the issue is actually probably like a little smaller than this shit, man. It's one of those giant size. I have it in the bedroom, man. So it's one of those big, like the Batman versus Hulk and the Superman versus Spider-Man, like those big ass comics from the 70s. Yeah, But yeah, this motherfucker here, when I seen it, I had to get that shit, man. Fucking beautiful, man.
Oh yes.
Dude, I was looking through that I was looking through I haven't seen this shit in years, man. Then I came across this, man. See this fucking Alex Ross Gotcha Man, fucking autographed by Alex Ross.
That's
shit.
Beautiful.
Yeah, lithogram, man. This motherfucker's yo.
And well, good evening, Mary's Game Room.
Oh, what's up, Mary? Shit, got to have you here, Gun Bunny. That's what's up, Monkey Jeeves. Yeah, man. Actually, I remember when I caught this back around 2009, 2010 when I got this, man. Beautiful, man. So yeah, man, I got all kinds of shit here, man. I got comic books, pictures. I got all kinds of shit that and look at this shit, man. I got fucking some years back, man. Look at this shit, man.
I've got a Superman one like that, but it's like it's huge. You've seen it, the Ross
Yeah,
one that changes
yeah.
depending on what way you're looking at
Oh,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
I love
Yeah, this
those,
is
man.
yeah, actually this doesn't change what it is. It looks like she's moving as you know, but she stays in the same position, but it's fucking
Gotcha.
yeah, it's some good shit, man. So look at that motherfucker. Makes you want to jump in the picture, you know. Yeah, man. So yeah, I got all kinds of shit here, man. Shit. And then of course my my autographed Jason Momoa Aquaman. Look at that shit, man.
No one else could have made Aquaman that cool. Just not happening.
Well, I mean, except Peter David and the guys that actually drew him like that back in the 90s. But yeah, man. Some good shit
Andrew
here,
46 and 2 says, "Blow that shit up."
Yup. Appreciate that, Andrew. Yeah. Blow that shit up. Let's do it, man. So yeah, man. That shit. That's me, man. That's just all. That's the kind of shit. I got so much more shit that I plan to put on the walls and all kind of other stuff, man. And I'm just like, man, I gotta paint though, man. I gotta do some painting. There's a bunch of shit I gotta do to this house, man. But shit, thank God I'm here, man, and thank God I'm here.
Yeah,
with
it's
yeah.
gonna come together. No, it'll come together. It will. It'll come together, and no, I can already see it. You got that badass studio, brother. I've got to show something off before we get started. Really started tonight. Chris Persia made this, and for those that are wondering why I am showing off a thumbnail, think about it. Take a long look and think about it, and then laugh with me, because yeah, hell yes. Does 24 get it?
Yeah, I see that shit. Yeah, I see, man. It's very interesting. I like that shit, man. I just, yeah, matter of fact, send that shit to me, man. I would love to frame that, like make a picture out of that shit. I would fucking frame that, man. Shit. Yeah, man. That's some good shit, man. The return of the comic book roundtable, man. It's a fucking blessing to be here, man. I'm just, yeah, man, ready to fucking make this shit happen, man. But yeah, man, thank you, Chris. Some good shit, man.
And yeah, Saigador, YouTube is very stingy. It's not even letting people that are members that have notifications turned on know when we're doing member streams, any of that. They just don't send out shit. Their whole system's messed up. So yes, it is very stingy. I appreciate everyone that's here, everyone hanging out with us tonight. We're going to be showing off some stuff. I know I want to let 24 kind of have the spotlight for a while, because he has been MIA lately, doing all that shit with the moving, and I want him to be able to show off some cool stuff. I do have some stuff I took pictures of, a couple of new things, a couple of Versus comics that I absolutely love, and a couple of OG Alien comics back from the late 80s, early 90s that I'm going to show off tonight. So almost everything I got is Dark Horse tonight. Almost everything. There's a couple things that aren't, but I'll let 24... What do you got for us tonight? There it is, man. See, we were talking about this the other day. 24 was over here the other day, and he noticed I had a Punisher Warzone number 2 sitting on the counter. And yeah, that one. Yep, that one. Slabbed. Yeah. And there's that number 1. Yeah.
And yeah, so actually it's pretty minty. And number 2 is pretty minty too. So when I see you, we'll talk about it, man. And it's funny because I didn't realize that on the backside I
have. Yeah.
I was thinking about your ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was like, yeah, I was like, yo, when I see, I already knew you were looking for the Punisher. I was like, let me throw this in there. So just letting you know, Yeah, man. So Thor: The
I
Future.
got you, Gap. I got you, Gap.
Yeah, this is Thor issue number 438. Thor: The Future. Look at that shit, man. You got this issue, man?
Probably not. I know I've got the Mighty Thor with Loki on the cover. I've got a couple Mighty Thors from back in the day, but almost all of them have Loki on the cover. So it's
Yeah,
something to
yeah.
do with
This is
Loki.
yeah. I know. I see him a lot in the Thor Corps. This one,
Yep.
yeah. Whenever they do the Thor Corps, and they try to bring them all the Thors together, they normally show this version, the Thor: The Future. But yeah, man. I figured. And then I was like, oh shit. I know you wouldn't mind looking at this neither, man. So
Oh yeah, yeah. Reminds
so
me of if you ever saw the movie. What's that movie with Kurt Russell? Soldier. If you ever saw Soldier when they're
yeah,
on
I
Mars
got
or when they're
Soldier.
on the moon, yeah, I
Yeah,
love that shit when they're on the Mars and they're on the moon.
yeah. But look at that shit, man. Fucking
Space
Punisher look
Punisher.
like issue number one. And then I don't know if you know about this, but
Is that Black Widow?
you know it. Look at the spider webs. Yeah, man. This is very cost a few dollars for this one, man.
Wow.
This is
Yeah, I can
Marvel
tell.
fanfare. Yeah, yeah. Uh this is has I think there's like another issue or two that goes with this, and yeah, man. This is when he really started like focusing on her, man. But this motherfucker's crisp. Like that, like fucking Marvel just pressed this motherfucker yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Look at that
Yes.
shit. Well, you can see from the gleam off there, ain't no cracks, no crease. Ooh, that motherfucker there. Yeah. So yeah, when I see you Saturday, yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
And, so I wanted to start here with I got this series here called DC Special, and actually, if showing off the Marvel, yeah, for once, right? Shit, I barely do that, right? I know, Pat ass. Look, I got this collection here of books, and it was a whole series. This is actually issue number one. It's not in the greatest condition, but I said fuck it, just to say I have issue number one. I kept it anyway, man. And but it's gonna eventually be replaced.
That it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's not in the best condition. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Um, all Infantino, yeah. Infantino, man, he fucking like I say, he was known for drawing damn near every character, but I remember he had a hell of a run on the Flash, Barry Allen, the Flash, and I have a lot of those issues, man. From like 60s and 70s and shit like that. So yeah, I got a. I wish I had all the fucking issues, but I don't, man. Them fuckers is some. But I got
Expensive stuff. Yeah.
I got some I got some issues, man. So yeah, he drew a lot of fucking characters, man. And I remember, dude, I have a lot of his artwork, man. But it's like I say, it's a beautiful issue number one. And what I want to do is actually like set up a camera somehow, for the future. That way, instead of just showing covers, I'll start cracking these motherfuckers open, man. That way we can actually start looking at some of the artwork and some of the shit on the inside. Seeing like the old commercials and that they have, that they had advertised, for different things and products and different comic books and toys and all kind of stuff that they used to have, man. So yeah, man. This is another one. Look at this one, man.
Strangest sports stories ever told. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, man. So this is issue number 7. So this is so what I showed you was issue number 1. This is number 7. So basically, like they did a lot of different shit, man. Like I'm gonna show you the rest of these, and it's like different sports stories that that are like had one badass dude or whatever doing some shit, or like doing some, it's yeah, some real wild shit, man. But yeah, DC used to put out shit like this, man. And this motherfucker was going for back in the day. These were going for yeah, this was fucking 25 cents, man, back then, man. Now, one of the famous ones, like I don't have every issue, man. I wish I did, man. But one of the famous ones is this one right here that I'm about to show you. Let me damn, let me put this up too down. It's this one, man.
Oh yeah.
Now this is the issue, like um if you kept up, like if you were a fan of like Dr. Fate or Spectre, or like a lot of the mystical, magical, like Justice League Dark, and all those Constantine and the Demon and all, that whole sorcerer magic side of DC Comics. This right here, the Spirit Destiny that's in Hitler's hands is actually it's a spear that was used to even take down the Spectre. So it's like
Yeah, yeah.
in the comic books, that shit has like it's super OP, man.
Yeah, they
And
showed that in the Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves. They talk about the Spear of Destiny.
right, so so that's it right there, man. And during World War II, Hitler uh, called in the Valkyries, and that's why you see like the flying horses and shit. So it's like the just side of America had to, was damn near, fucking fighting. They was getting ready to fucking like whatever the war is when like you probably know better than me when the Valkyries show up. That's that's when you about to go into all out war, man. And
Pops has got a question for you. He says, 24, do you have that strange sports number 9 Invisible Man playing baseball?
number 9, I'm not sure if I do. This is issue 29, and see, by that time it became 60 cents instead of it being like 25 cents, like issue number 1 and issue number 7. Nah, that I don't. I wish I did have 29, but I don't. Let me see what's
It's
this
number
here.
9.
Oh fuck! I guess I got these out of order. Yeah, I do have number 9 right here. Okay, well shit. I guess my shit was out of order because this is issue number 5, and this is on Joe Kubert, the father of Andy and Adam. That did Batman versus Predator series. You know the one, Loki, that you have the issue number 1 autographed.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the father, and this is highlighting him and his work. So issue number 1 was on Infantino, and this is issue number 5 on Joe Kubert. And matter of fact, the dad was the one that opened up the Joe Kubert School of Art, to where it's like a lot of comic book artists really came out of drawing for DC or Marvel, came out of his school back in the day, man. Matter of fact, his son still run the school, if I'm not mistaken, man. So that's issue number 5 right there. Then this is issue number 8.
Most dangerous villains.
Yeah,
That is incredible.
yeah, man. So see, it's still 25 cents, man. And then the one that Pops is talking about is this one right here, man. This is issue number 9 with the Invisible Man playing baseball.
No shit.
Yeah, look at that shit, man.
Oh, he's got to wear a uniform.
Yup. So that people can see. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That
man.
is
So,
amazing. I have never heard of this.
yeah, man.
DC
So,
Special presents strangest sports
yup.
stories ever told.
Yup.
The Invisible Man plays baseball.
Yeah, man. So there you go, man. That's yeah, some good shit, man. Like I said, I have, and these are all the books that I was getting when I was doing all my unboxings and shit, man. This is. Now look at this, man. This is issue number 10. Look at this, man.
You can't beat the law.
And it's like a whole bunch of like cop stories and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like no superhero, just all. Yeah, so it's like it's crazy how they would do like all sports with no superheroes, then bring in a story about supervillains, and then do one about all cops. You know what I'm saying? Like detective shit or cop shit. It's like they were really they were really fucking moving around with, it's like, you know what? You kind of miss the way they took chances, man, and we're doing shit like this compared to the fucking bullshit we see now in comics, man. It's like, damn.
Yeah. You'd never see anything like that today. Ever. They would
Oh,
never
hell
dare
no,
put out
man.
something like that today.
And look, this is issue number 12. And this is the Viking Prince, along with Robin Hood and the Silent Knight. And these are actual heroes from like you would see them show up like basically like in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Like you would you if you saw that, you would see them like in a panel, for like a issue, for like a page or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it but back in the 60s and stuff, they had like a lot of major stories on the Viking Prince and shit like that. But by the time it became like the 80s and they would show him like in passing. They wouldn't like do no like they wouldn't do any more stories on them. But to let them know, to let the people know that he was still in the continuity when the whole crisis was going down, you saw him in the middle of it. Like you just saw his face and dealing with the shit right along with everybody else. But yeah, that's some, adventure and mystery. Look at that shit, man.
Psychodorf 9 asks, was Turok Son of Stone, DC, or Marvel?
If I'm not mistaken, I think Turok. If he
they
was
made
DC,
the games about him.
Yeah. I think I have one of the last Turok games. I do have for the 360. I think Turok was DC. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think he fought Didn't he fight Warlord at one point? Hey, look. Issue number 13, man. Some more strangest sports stories ever told, man. The most popular sport in the 22nd century is called spaceball. So basically, what they're doing is they're looking at sports, but from the future. So it's funny how in this comic book was back like in the like late 60s, early 70s, and right here they got a motherfucker with a flat screen TV playing video games and shit. You see that shit? Yeah, very interesting shit. How telling, huh? Who would have thought? Yeah, man. Like issue 14. Yeah, they had a whole series, man. Look at this, man. Another DC wanted.
So to answer your question about Turok, Turok was an American comic books creation, which was owned by
Right.
Action Comics. It went to Valiant, Dark Horse, and Dynamite, and Gold Key
Okay.
Comics.
I guess I was wrong. You know what's funny? Because I do remember Valiant. I was, it's funny. I was gonna say Valiant, but I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, I thought maybe I had my shit fucked up, man. But I guess,
Ironcaster wants to know if you have any Shark comics. Oh, of course.
I mean, shit, I got Aquaman with a bunch of sharks in it, motherfucker. So yeah, and I got Aquaman comics from the '60s all the way to
You have Sharks of the Corn? It's a joke. It's a joke. Like Children of the Corn, but Sharks of the Corn. So,
oh
yeah, yeah.
yeah, man.
Sharks on the Moon. It's raining sharks. Sharknado.
Sharks in the plane.
Sharks on a plane. Plastic Man. Holy shit. Okay, so I do know about Plastic Man.
Yeah.
Holy
So
shit.
yeah, they covered a bunch of shit, man. This is issue number 15, 48 pages for 25 cents. Yeah, man. Fucking love Plastic Man. You know, man, I was close to having Lord, I got outbid when I was fucking doing all my bidding. Woo, shit, I was a fucking monster. Motherfucker outbid me on some 1940 uh Plastic Man comics, man. Boy, if I would have had my hands on those fucking World War II Plastic Man comics, it'd have been game over, man.
Your Muslim
Oh,
uncle sends a $4.99 super chat and says, Hail Loki, Valhalla 24/7 and chat.
yeah.
Picked up Legion Superheroes Silver Age Omnibus Volume 2 for under $80. That is a hell of a buy, my friend.
Oh,
That is a
yeah.
hell of a buy. Hell yes. Congratulations. And Skull, brother.
Yep. Skull. Yo. Your Muslim uncle, yeah, he's cool as fuck, man. Check out this one though, man.
Superheroes Battle Super Gorillas. Is this where they got Gorilla Grodd from?
Yeah, and actually, and this one here, this is DC's version of King Kong called Titan. And he has, like, if I'm not mistaken, he shoots like kryptonite rays out of his eyes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so and it's funny because they used them a few times. So but these are like, no, to be honest, what it is, these are stories of all the gorilla villains that are in DC Comics. So you have Gorilla Grodd, you have Alien Ape, you got the Bomb Beast, and then you have Titano is the name of the King Kong type beast that's in DC Comics. So DC has his own King Kong, and his name is Titano. So you put Titan, and then you drop an O at the end of it, and that's him. I'm surprised you never heard of him, Titano.
Nope. Never heard of him.
Yeah. He's been around in a few comics, man, but they never. I don't know if it's for, back then, they did all kind of shit to, rip off all kinds of other things. So I don't know if they'd get in trouble for that shit now or whatever. But that's why he's fucking climbing on the building and doing his own King Kong type shits, fighting Superman. Yeah, but these are all the and there's a gorilla called Beast Bomb, and he's a villain of Batman's. So yeah, these are all
Pop says gorillas sold comics back in the day, so they would keep putting gorillas on covers and stories like a copycat bad.
Yeah, they definitely did that shit. They did that shit for they did that shit a lot, man. Hey, check this one out right here, man. This is issue number 17.
Green Lantern, what is up? Yeah, Hal Jordan.
Yeah, but look, man, that shit looks sweet, man. that old school fucking art. Let me see if they tell you who fucking drew it, man. Nah, they don't even fucking say who drew it, man. But whoever did,
They didn't care back then.
yeah. Actually, looks like it
No,
might
that
be
looks
Neil
epic.
Adams.
That looks
Yeah,
absolutely epic.
it looks fucking clean as fuck. Look at him, man. Like whoever drew it, like he really did his. Like it looks like it might have been Neil Adams, man. That looks sweet as fuck,
Oh,
man.
Adega's on you, dude. Adega says, I'm coming to collect that off you 24/7.
Oh, you are. Oh, okay. All right, I see. That's what's up, man. What's up, Adega?
Adega's a huge Lantern fan, man. He was a
Dude,
huge.
I
He's
tell you
got
what,
all the rings, all the.
Look, I got some Green Lantern comics that you wouldn't even understand, man. So look, if you ever want to do Green Lantern Day, dude, I could show you Green Lantern. Like I got shades of Green Lantern, man. So look at this one here, man. These are stories of like shit that these are stories of basically like all the stuff that was about to happen to Earth, and and the way each hero handled his Earth saving. They're telling each hero's Earth saving story. You got Green Lantern, Superman, and you got one of Captain Marvel, man, Shazam. So,
oh yes,
and this motherfucker here, by issue 18, it became 50 cents, man. So, yeah, man. I miss the original fucking Captain Marvel, man. Fucking calling him by the wizard's name, that don't mean shit. Look at this one here, man. Another Green Lantern, issue number 20. Let me see. Wonder if Adega has this one, man.
That looks sweet. I love the way they have the lettering. I love the way they have the title
right
at the top. That looks so badass. That is a
with
art.
with Hal Jordan in the middle of the lantern. Like, yeah, man. Like, dude, they don't do shit like this no more. Dude,
no.
I was looking at some comic books that motherfuckers are trying to draw nowadays, man, over at DC.
Well, the covers, okay, so 99% of the covers you're getting now are all done on a PC. They're all digital. So they can just change it, switch it up, change the title a little bit. There's no animation there. It's cut and paste. That's shit. That's absolute shit.
All right. Now this, I bet you Clobbertons would have a lot to say about this.
Pops said that that Green Lantern cover was Mike Grell. He looked it up.
Oh, Mike Grell. Okay, yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah, Mike Grell. He did some good shit, man, back in the day. Now this one is all the stories of heroes fighting giants.
War against the Giants.
Yeah, so it's like Wonder Woman fighting. Yeah.
They just don't make shit like this anymore at all. They would never do anything this out of the box.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot of shit, man. This is superheroes war against the monsters. So this is this issue number 21 here, and this is the monster stories of all the heroes fighting against monsters. So here you go, man. You got the Marvel family, Green Lantern, Superman, and in the corner, the war that time forgot. Actually, I'm not sure if you guys ever read that comic, man, but DC had some pretty like different shit. You never seen the comic book, The War That Time Forgot, where it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like World War II cats got sent back to the prehistoric times.
Yeah, no, I do remember that. I do remember that.
Yeah,
and
that's
big
on
dinosaurs and shit when I was.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's like, dude, it's some good shit, man. Uh, Look at this one here, man. It's 50 cents. DC Special, The Three Musketeers, and Robin Hood.
Yeah, they don't do that. They would never do that today.
Yeah, I mean, so this is another Robin Hood story, man. Mike Grell. I remember Mike Grell when he did uh, Green Arrow and the Longbow Hunters. Oh shit! Look at this, man. I haven't seen this motherfucker. DC, The Three Musketeers, and Robin Hood. Another one. Look how classic that shit looks, man. It's a beautiful cover, man. It's pretty clean too, man.
Can you imagine today any kid being interested in that and buying it?
You know what? Honestly, if that shit was to come out today, the kids of today would actually walk right past that motherfucker, man. Like,
I mean, you might catch a couple that might pick it up, but
look at this issue number 23. So look at that shit, man. You know what? And to be real, these are all this is real, like no bullshit. This is wholesome reading, man. Like you can sit there and read that shit, and it's no, it's no like they're trying to gaslight you or try to come around to something else. Like there's some hidden agenda behind the comic book. This is straight the fuck up, man. It's really the Three Musketeers and Robin Hood without no bullshit. The stories about the characters in that time done by DC Comics, man. Cool shit, man. Like I say, man, I got so much shit like this, man. This goes to another one, dude. So I guess I don't know if I can't, like I said, it's been so long since I've seen this shit, man. I don't know if actually they do another superhero one. Oh, okay. Wow. I don't know if you remember Enemy Ace.
yes, I remember Enemy
Ace. Yo, this is issue number 26. Fucking Enemy Ace, man. Like I say, man, I got shit, man. People on let me see. Anybody even talking about it? I have a good idea for a new 24 show. 24, you need some old motherfucking comics live. Yeah, man, for real, man. Like, it's where it's at, man. And dude, these are fucking beautiful, man. Look at this shit here, man.
Psychodor of 9 asks, Loki 24, have you ever seen film of Howard Hill? He was the 1930s and 40s Robin Hood.
Yeah, actually, I have. Well, no, I don't. I've never seen the movie about him, but I have his Robin Hood, like on DVD, man. I mean, it's fucking classic, man. But no, I don't. I never seen any movies done on his life. Wait a minute. I think I do have a movie about a guy that he played Robin Hood, or he did, but he was at the end of his life, at the end of his career, or whatever the fuck, and it was about him then, but it was an actor that played a role like that. But but it was a movie about him at the end of his life. I mean, if that's what you're talking about, then I recall seeing a movie like that a few years ago. Now that you bring it up, and I'm thinking about it, but if that's the same gentleman. I forgot his name, if that's who you're referring to, but other than that, I don't. If it was something else, then I don't think I've seen it.
Psychodor of 9 says some of his shooting records stood till today, 1970. His book is called Hunting the Hard Way.
That's good to know, man. Yo, appreciate the info, man. That's some good shit to know, man.
And thank you to Jedi Bill 797 for becoming a warrior of Asgard. Welcome, my friend.
Well, that's what's up, man. There you go.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, you know who the guy is punching the dinosaur?
Who is that?
DC's first mutant, Captain Comet.
Oh my God, I haven't heard that name in forever.
That's him, man. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, uh, yeah, the Incredible Dinosaur Invasion of 1977. So yeah, this is yeah, comic, man. So matter of fact, I have my comic books are fucking piled up all over each other, man. Really, what I wanted to pull out was my Comet, and what he did was he ran through the multiverse, fighting villains from like Earth 3 and the Legion of Doom and a bunch of other fucking villains, and he would get help by a hero here and there, but he would fucking fight like Professor Zoom and the Injustice Society, and it's a hell of a comic, man, to see all the fucking villains that he fights uh, throughout that whole run. So, man, next week, man, I'm gonna go dig for that shit. And next week, when Clobberin comes back, we're gonna pull that shit out. He should have been here for this one though, man. He probably would have been like, "Oh shit, you got those?" Knowing him, yeah.
Your Muslim uncle says 24. Amen to that on the realist Captain Marvel. Love your voice, bro. It's like, call him a nerd. I dare you.
Oh yeah, man. Nah, you know what's up, man. I'm Muslim, man. He cool than a motherfucker, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, man, I love Captain Marvel, man. Yeah, me and him talked about it before, man. I got I got a bunch of World War II Captain uh Marvel comics, man. Marvel Family books, and yeah, you can't miss me on those, man. I love uh Captain Marvel, man. So
And Jedi
yeah,
Bill 797 is gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships. He says one of them was gifted to Forbidden Ruin. I am not a Yeti. I am his ass. Keck44, Claude Parrish, and Real Wade Nation Gaming on Twitch. Thank you so very much, Jedi Bill 797, for those 5 gifted Loki's Mornings of Mischief super chat or memberships. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and welcome to the Viking Horde, gentlemen. Skull! And Brightest Day just sent a member of super chat for 3 months, or members chat for
oh,
3 months. As a Warrior of Asgard says, Skull Roundtable. Damn
there
straight,
you go,
brothers. So good to see you, Brightest Day. It is so good to see you.
man. Damn, been talking for like 45 minutes, man. Hopefully ain't nobody tired of the shit I'm showing, man. Brightest days in the house. What's up, man? Zachariah.
Well, I've got some pictures.
Well,
I've got some pictures to share, but that's not going to take me like 45 minutes. So by all means, if you want to go, let's say another 15 minutes, keep showing up shit.
all
And
right, that's what's up. Well,
hell
I
yeah.
tell you what, man. If anybody's a fan of Captain Carrot, I don't know if you've ever heard of Captain Carrot or ever seen him. You see Captain Carrot. I'm gonna have to show you some of these here, man. This is some good shit. His first appearance came in this comic book. It's Teen Titans.
I got your horror comics covered, Pat S. I got your horror comics covered. Trust me. What do you got? You got
Teen
New
Titans
Teen
issue number
Titans.
16. Issue number 16.
Damn.
So if you see right here on the side, on by the end of the comic book, it's telling you like, yo, it has like a little extra thing pointing down, and it's a little clip of the first issue of Captain Carrot. So this is basically like a preview in this Teen Titan comic book of Captain Carrot. So from the preview, you get Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew issue number 1, and that's him saving Superman.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Like to be honest, if you look up Captain Carrot and try to find like his comic books, you probably won't. Yeah, people they're gonna hit you over the head with the price. So
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Captain Carrot was created by a dude called Scott Scott Shaw. So if you look at how this looks, like if you see the pig, his name is Pig Iron. So you got like the duck. He's like Mr. Fantastic. His name is Rubber Duck, and the blue turtle right next to the duck. His name is Fastback, and he's fast. And next to him is a cat, and it's a chick called Ali Cadabra. And then the dog is a chick. Then red, white, and blue. Her name is Yankee Poodle. And then the pig, his name is Pig Iron, and that's the zoo crew. So
Kind of like the
yeah,
Warner Brothers, kind of like the Warner Brothers Looney Tunes crew.
yeah, but this shit came out like this is like back in like 82, 83. And what predates that is this comic book done by Scott Shaw, which came out back in like 1980 called Wild Animals. And if you look at how they're drawn, this is like the precursor. This is Wild Animals issue number 1, done by PC Comics. And this was like the precursor to Captain Carrot. So a lot of the ideas of how the animals were drawn, especially like if you look at this green Hulk pig looking thing, that's basically like that's Pig Iron right there, man. So this kind of like starts starts off Captain Carrot, man, and like I said, these are very this kind of like this came out right around the time that Peter Porker Spider-Ham came out for Marvel. And the whole thing about like the superhero animals started way back during these days. This is an original Hoppy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is an original Fawcett Comics. So this for as far as I can tell, this has to be the first. This is Hoppy the Marvel Bunny. This has to be the first iteration of like an animal taking on like a superhero persona that I've ever seen. Before Peter Porker Spider-Ham, but this is from World War II. So in case you guys never seen this before, this is and Hoppy became part of the Marvel family back from this point on, because there was a lot of characters that was part of the Marvel family, and Hoppy was one of them. But this is where that starts, man. So this is an original Fawcett comic from World War II, and this is actually.
I feel like freaking Indiana Jones. It needs to be in a museum. That needs to be in a damn museum, a comic book museum.
Yeah, shit, it's your boy. I got some, and this is another one right here, man.
Wow.
So an original Fawcett comic from C.C. Beck. And again, Hoppy the Marvel Bunny. 10 cents, man. World War II, man. And this is bigger than your average comic. Like, let me see.
Oh yeah.
You take
yeah.
And like you can tell from here, man. Like it's like this much bigger. And they're both like corner to corner, but it sticks out that far, even with the backboard on this small comic right here. So yeah, this is like I said, I got Yo, this is
Shrubbles, message me.
fucking
You won a book. You won a book yesterday night. We did a giveaway and you won a book. So if you could message me, hit me up on Twitter or something, give me your deets, and I will send you the book.
This is a Harley Quinn fighting Captain Carrot.
That's nuts.
This is actually
So they've still continued and carried that on.
yeah, so this is 2015 right here. This is Convergence.
Wow.
This storyline is where Jonathan Kent was born. In the storyline of Convergence, Jonathan Kent was actually I have that issue too, man, in my Superman. I have a few Superman comics that I plan to keep, and that's one of them is the birth of Jonathan Kent, and it's during the Convergence storyline that went through Action Comics and Superman. So yeah, man. Yeah. Captain Carrot was still around in 2015. Matter of fact, it's a 2-part comic where she went up against him, and this is the first issue. Look at this one here. Fucking beautiful, man.
Catwoman, Harley, and Ivy.
Man, but looks with the blue, the red in the middle, and the green on, like, even with the color coordination, it's fucking hot, man. It's a nice cover, man.
And good evening, Jedi Bill. He says, hail 24/7 Fusion.
Oh, what's up, Jedi Bill? Shit, man. It's great to see you, man. Great to see everybody here. And then this is another version of Captain Carrot that was hand-drawn by the artist. So this is a hand-drawn cover.
I've got a couple of comics like that.
Yeah, man.
With the
This is
hand-drawn
from Multiversity number. This is when they pulled Captain Carrot from his planet. So he's running around with President Superman, the Barack Obama Superman. Like they're all part of a team right now that patrols the multiverse. And it's Captain Carrot, it's Barack Obama Superman, it's a bunch of the Batman from Thomas Wayne Batman was a part of it. And they just killed him this week. You know that?
Really?
Thomas Wayne Batman, they just killed him.
Oh, that's nuts. And Pat S., there was no Harley before the animated series. Harley was made in the animated series.
Well, actually, there was a Harley Quinn before, and I have comic books of her before the animated series, but it was a totally different character with the same name. But there was a DC Harley Quinn running around. And then they also had a Harley Quinn called the Joker's daughter, which she was a part of the original Teen Titans back in the 1960s, because I have comic books in the bedroom with her in it.
But it's not the Harley we know.
No, it's not. But they had Harley Quinns, but it's not the doctor chick that was running around
Quinzel.
with. Yeah, it wasn't her. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there was one, but it wasn't that exact character, man. So, and maybe that's probably a top. Dig in the fucking boxes and pull out some of those old Harley Quinns but she was Harley Quinn, the Joker's daughter. She was a female version of the Joker, looked exactly like him, the Joker from like the 60s and 70s with the real big smile. She looked exactly like him, but it was just a female version, which was a teenager running around with Dick Grayson and Wally West and everybody, and Donna Troy being a part of the original Teen Titans from the 60s. So it's.
So I know right off the bat you're gonna kind of be like, Loki, why are you showing us this? I know you, but I wanted to start out with this. I picked this up the other day. It's the hardback, Last Ronin. I absolutely love this book. I've been reading this book. I've got 2 copies of this. I bought one for reading, and then I bought one just to have. but
So
I'm
the
absolutely
so the one you read is the soft cup the soft cover then, right?
no. I just got two hardbacks because I love
Oh,
hardbacks.
okay. Yeah, because I know somebody would they would get like the hardback for for to collect, and then they would actually get like the trade paperback version just to fucking read, so that way.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, but you got two hardbacks.
I
All right,
just
that's
got
what's
two
up.
hardbacks.
All right.
So one I'll flip through and read. Pat asked, yes, no, absolutely. Nobody can follow that. No, I'm not. Yeah. So, but I'm loving it. Hardbacks. I've got two hardbacks. I'm going to show off. I got that one, and I got the Batman '89 because
Ooh,
I really like those books. I like that Batman '89. I like the Superman '78.
so you see, you
So
got you actually got the comics, and then you got
yeah, I
the
got the
hardcover.
comics. I bought the comics first. Those are the
Right,
most modern comics I have, and they're '78 and '89 comics.
right,
And
right,
then I
right.
got the hardbacks. So,
All right, that's awesome, man. Shit, I
but
know.
I love that cover. I absolutely love that cover. As soon as I saw that cover, I was like, no, I want that cover.
You
I
know,
want that.
well, let me ask you this: what do you think about what they're doing to this particular Batman right now in the movies? Right now, I
Oh,
mean, I
I
don't know if
hate it. I don't want him on the Flash. I don't want him in Batgirl. Leave Michael Keaton Batman alone. Leave him
well,
alone. I don't want any of this shit. I could deal with a Terry McGinnis Batman in the
and and
future
and,
kind of
and
story.
him being Bruce Wayne with a young Terry McGinnis. Yeah, yeah, okay,
Yes.
right.
I could deal with
Well,
that. I'm not
well,
I'm not doing this
well. Let me ask you
Batgirl.
this. Right. Well, let me ask you this. Then what do you think about the fact that Michael Keaton himself coming back as Batman did so much shit, and now all of it's getting scrubbed? And just think like for the hard work that he put in for whatever roles he had put. Like I heard of course, I heard different shit about Batgirl. Actually, I heard that the reason why they actually didn't put that out because first of all, I heard the movie wasn't that good, but I heard he got killed in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he
So
got
what? So
killed in the
so so
movie.
so it's like how significant would he be going through all the shit that he goes through in all his movies, and then comes back in the Flash movie to do whatever fuck he was gonna do. Then he was gonna show up in Aquaman, and they scrubbed that and put Ben Affleck in. And then the fact that in a Batgirl movie he gets killed.
Well, look at what they did with Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill comes back. They say you've got to lose like 50 pounds to be Luke Skywalker again. He doesn't do anything in the movie that is even remotely like physical
Right.
stress or anything like that. No jumping around, no Master Yoda shit, no none of that. And he dies. And they did the same thing to Carrie Fisher. And they said, you've got to lose 60 pounds if you want to be in this movie. So Disney put her ass on a treadmill, made her run her ass off. And then what does she do? She Mary Poppins through a scene. She does a Mary Poppins thing through a scene. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Shit, man.
So, I mean, there's no difference. There's no difference with that and what they've done to what they were going to do to Michael Keaton. So, fuck them. That's still
Man.
my Batman, though.
Right,
So,
right, right.
Dark Horse. You want
Ooh.
some Dark Horse? Army of Darkness. Don't tell Snowdub anybody, but I'm going to take that with me to Dallas. I'm going to give that to Snowdub because I know what a huge. I have two of those, so I know what a huge Sam Raimi fan he is, and what a huge Army of Darkness fan he is. So good, bad, he's the guy with the gun. So I'm gonna hand that off
Yeah,
to
man.
Snowdub. Hope he'll like it. RoboCop versus Terminator. I showed you this last time you were over.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember you showing me that. Yeah.
I'm
That's
I'm
not,
big on the verses.
yeah, that's some good
I'm
shit
really
right there,
big
man.
on the verses books. I love the
Hey, let me
verses
ask you,
books.
did you play the game?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Back in the day
Oh,
on
the
yeah.
game was awesome. I remember the part in the game where RoboCop fucking shuts down for like some decades, and then when he somehow he revives. I can't remember But then when he revives, the fucking Terminators had already taken over because the war had kicked off.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that shit, man. That was a sick ass game, man. I missed that shit. What was that Nintendo or Nintendo 64?
It was Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Fuck.
They had it in arcade though too, so you can get the arcade one was better. If you can get an emulator to run the arcade version, it's better. RoboCop Prime Suspect. I've had this forever. I think I got this when I was like 12 or 13 years old.
Right.
And I've got all of them. So anything I show off here, like that is like a 1, 2, 3, 1 out of 4, any of that shit. I don't take pictures of mid collections. So I've got it all. I've got all 4 of those. I always liked the covers. I thought the covers were badass, and RoboCop's badass. So
right. So what do you think about the new RoboCop game coming out?
I want to play it. I want to see what it's like. I want to play it. That last Terminator game sucked, and the Terminator they're making a Terminator Dark Fate game.
Oh. No.
Oh yeah, they're making the Terminator Dark Fate game. So
why now?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea why they're doing it now. Shrebbles, what is up with the $9.99 super chat? Says, hail Loki and panel. Thank you for the book. I did DM you. Awesome, brother. The book is Evolution by Dr. Adega Outlaw. It is a kick-ass sci-fi book. I've read it multiple times now. You're really going to like it, brother. Thank you for the $9.99. You didn't have to do that, brother. But thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Members, we're going to be giving away more books, guys. So if you are a member, we are going to be giving away more books and drawings for the members. I love Conan, and this is a Conan number 0. I think I have 20 or 30 of these.
Right.
I know I've got it's like a quarter of a long box with nothing but these Conans. I like Savage Sword. I like Conan. I like Red Sonja.
You know what, man? Why didn't you never told me? Dude, you know how much Conan I passed on, autographed by the original. But I'm talking about, dude. If you know how I seen that shit for nothing. But just the fact that I don't fuck with Conan, I never bought it, dude. You know how many comic books that I actually passed on just for the simple fact that I don't collect it. But if I would have known that you like Conan, like now that I know that you know a lot of shit that you collect. Trust me, if I see something, it ain't nothing to get it, man. But it's like that was the whole point of me even getting a lot of the shit that I have, man. It's like, dude, I could have cleaned up on Conan for you, man.
I was going through the Dark Horse bin at that comic shop me and you went to.
Right.
And I'm 90% sure that I got 30 of them, but it was a bundle. It was a bundle of these, and it was either 20 or 30. I'm pretty sure it was 30, but she only wanted $20, and they're all they've never been cracked, dude. They've never been cracked. The sides are perfect. And they look absolutely mint, like they've never been opened. If they have been opened, maybe only once, but it was an entire bundle of them for less than $1 a piece. I was like, no, I'll take them. And the first issue is 25 cents. The rest of them I think is like $3. But yeah, I mean, I just couldn't pass on that. And I still check. So I'm like, okay, I want more. Give me more. I want more Conan. I love Conan.
Man.
So
all right, shit. I mean, and the ones that I was looking at when I was passing them up, those were the original Conans, the magazines, and the Savage Sword of Conan, and dude, man. Yeah, man. Like it's like the shit that Andre and them be tripping about, like the original shits, like autographs, like dude, man. Like I say,
Hail Parrot Head, how are you doing? Thank you
for
the $2 super chat. And Gum Bunny, you are correct. Lady Mist will fight me for the Conans. For the Conan comics, yes.
Lady Mist, she's awesome, man. That's what's up.
Southern Viking says, I have Conan #1 signed by Roy Thomas. It's one of my prized possessions. Absolutely. And I got some ABP here. Mostly, I've never even cracked these. This is 0 out of 4. I love the cover art.
Roy Thomas, man.
This is another number 0. This is OG. This is original run ABP, and it's a 0.
Damn,
So
man.
I
Yeah, the fact,
love these.
yeah, the
This is
fact that you
a
got Roy Thomas on there, man, it's like he's Roy Thomas is something special, man.
I saw
Roy Thomas.
Newt's tail and I was like,
Uh-huh.
Newt,
Oh
what
yeah,
is up,
Newt. Yeah,
Newt?
yeah. I love Newt, man. Newt is a trip. Yeah, there you go.
So that's a more recent, but I love the aliens. So aliens genocide #1 of whatever it is, 14 or whatever the hell that ended up being. Um, I love the covers. Earth War, 1 of 4.
Dude, they don't
I
covers like that no more, man.
no,
I mean, you know, actually, some folks do, but you might catch a like maybe like a Vampirella done like that on Dynamite. You know, because especially when you got a company that'll put out 10 to 20 or sometimes even 30 covers all at once. You might find one artist that might do something similar, but just to catch like real good art on a monthly basis on a particular title, they don't do that no more. At one point, like Demon Etrigan, created by Jack Kirby, was having covers like that, along with Starman, along with Lobo. There was a lot of characters in DC that were having like covers that were like painted and like done real beautiful, man. And you know, you don't get that month to month on. You know, you might have one special artist that'll come in and do one cover, and he's just a special artist, but he's not attached to the series.
yeah,
Yeah, man. Like, dude, like I say, man, the covers you showing, man, they look fucking awesome, man. Look at that, man.
yeah. 1988.
Wow.
That's
88.
the 80s.
88 was a good
That
year,
is
man.
that. If I'm not mistaken, that is the first Aliens comic book. That's number
Oh,
one.
I got the majority of like the first set of Star Trek comics ever put out.
I've got multiple copies of this. The
What is
ABP
what?
one. That's an ABP #1. That's them landing on the planet with Chigiko Noguchi or Noguchi or whatever her name is. Chigo Noguchi. 1988 was the volume of Aliens. Thank you, Pops.
Damn, I was about to say a coochie joke, but all right.
Superman versus Predator more recently. I love the versus stuff. I'm gonna get the Superman versus Aliens now that I know it exists.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one was crazy. I've seen that one. He was like in the role of like Sigourney Weaver, like he goes on a ship with the aliens, but what happens is he passes by the red sun and loses his powers, and he's running from the motherfuckers, man, on the damn ship. Yeah, so he's like he's trying to fight his way through that shit, and that see, like if he had his powers, he'd just fucking kill him and nothing. It'd be nothing. But the fact that he was trying to fight him, and like I think he killed, like he was like whooping one or whatever and trying to kill him, and all of a sudden they passed by the red sun and he lost his powers, and he had to run for his life, and that's what the whole fucking series was about, him with no powers trying to get the fuck out of dealing with the aliens, man. So that's a hell of a series, man.
So I like line art. That's another thing I like. I like line art when I see something that I'm like, you know what, I like that. And I saw this. I saw it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. I probably paid way too much for it too, but I was.
I have one like that. It's a Convergence issue #8 with Barry Allen on the cover, and what made it special was it was like a 1 in 80. Like basically, what happened was, I mean, you probably know this, but when, let's say, a comic book store buys Convergence #8 when it came out, they have to buy like so many copies to get into their store in order for them to get like certain special issues of the same comic book. So basically, the comic book that I got was the comic book store that ended up getting that Convergence issue #8 with Barry Allen done with that line art. they had to buy about 80 to 100 issues to fill up in their store in order for them to get that one special comic book with the line art, with the Barry Allen line art. And it's like, the thing is, Convergence didn't do well as a series. So it's like, it's funny because it's like a lot of people would have all these Convergence comics in their comic book stores, and they would have, those special issues. So if a comic book store owner would get like 100 issues, he would get one special comic, and he would upcharge that one special comic and sell it for like 50 or $60 or whatever. But then he would have 80 versions of the same comic book sitting on his shelf, and he couldn't fucking sell them.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting that special issue, man, for like little or nothing, man. And yeah, it's a cool ass Flash comic. Oh yeah, that's my homeboy right there. I like that. Yeah.
Pops asked, "Did you get the Alien Stalker Aliens versus Vikings?" No, I did not. I'm gonna have to look for that now. See, when we do this stuff, is when I'm like, oh my god, really? That exists? I'm gonna have to go out and get that now. I'm gonna have to go out and get Superman versus Aliens. I'm gonna have to go out and get Aliens versus Vikings. Huge Alien fan. That is Guardian Bob, who sits right in front of the doorway when you open the door.
Yeah, actually, he's big as shit, man. I've seen him a few times, and it's man, the detail.
They had a queen. They had a queen. I'm gonna stop saying that. Okay, so get this shit. Where we bought that, guys, they had two of those. They had one on each wall. They had an alien queen on one side. Now the alien queen is the size of a door. Okay, so you think, and what it is it's like the pressure door in Aliens, and the alien queen is coming out of it. Okay, so you have this big ass door size, where you're like with the hands, so its head's coming out, its hands are there, but then there's nothing behind it, So you've got
empty,
it's just a giant plaque the size of a pressure door with the alien queen like pulling herself out of it. Okay, they wanted $2,000 for that. All right. The alien head was on the other side, and that was a little bit more reasonable. And I was like, cool, you know what? Is that for sale? And they were like, yeah, we'll sell that to you. Okay, I want it. I want to take it home. We go back to that place just like a month ago, and it's not there. They moved the store to the other end of the mall. So there's going to be like a fucking Dickies store. We get over there, and the store's like half the size it used to be. And I'm like, what in the shit? Almost all their cool shit's gone. And I'm like, what the hell? Did you guys just move in? It goes, no, we've been here a couple months. I was like, well, what the hell happened? Well, we didn't really have a choice. We had to leave. They were going to put that Dickies store in there, and we had to move to this side of the mall. I was like, where the hell is the big alien thing? You know what they fucking told me? They were like, we had to throw it away. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? We had to throw it away. I was like, you guys just, Todd just took it out to the dumpster and had to throw it away. And we had to prove we threw it away because of the owner. And I'm like, motherfuckers, just call somebody. Call a buddy. Be like, hey, I'm putting it by the dumpster. Come get it. Bring the flatbed pickup and come get this giant fucking alien queen pressure door thing that I'm going to put in my house. Which, I mean, if I had the way to do it, if I'd had the way to move it, I would have done it. I mean, shit, I'd have rented a damn U-Haul to move that son of a bitch. And it's just like, God, you threw it away. You guys threw away this giant alien queen statue doorway, $2,000, and you threw it in the trash. You're shitting me. You're absolutely shitting me. But they did, and I'm like, you guys suck. I'm not coming back in here. That used to be one of our favorite stores to go to the mall. Go to the mall, check them out. They had video games, they had comics, they had statues, all kinds of shit. And now it's like half of what it used to be. And I'm just like, yeah, a total letdown. Total letdown.
Man.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We have had our run. We've had our talk. We've had showing off. I can't wait for Klobby to get his ass back here so that he can share some of his collection. But thank you all so very much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you so very much for being part of Valhalla and the comic book roundtable. You guys are absolutely the best. Anything you want to throw out there before we get out of here, brother? The Wizard of Oz? Wow.
Yeah, these are actually what I got in my hand. The Oz Wonderland War. Captain Carrot. Yeah, the Oz Wonderland War trilogy. So it's a series of these.
Next time, you got to save that for next time. For next time we do show and tell. Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend Anner. We'll catch you guys next week on another comic book roundtable. Take care, everybody.
Peace.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.